Hi guys, welcome to Sustainable Living PH. If you're new to my channel, my name is Shari from CDO. In this video, this is specially made for women out there who are trying to live a low impact lifestyle. So for guys out there who is planning to watch this video, you might want to skip. Don't worry, it's okay with me if you won't watch this video. Kasi it's a little bit sensitive for women. Well, if you are a woman, the average amount of sanitary pads that we actually use in our life or in our lifetime na we get our menstrual cycle is around 16,000 pieces of that. So just imagine the amount of disposable napkins that we contribute in our landfills. So that's a ridiculous amount of garbage that we throw. Now, since the low impact lifestyle or the zero waste living has been introduced worldwide, women actually tried to look for alternatives to make their impact lower, no? Para malesen ang impact natin, especially on our monthly cycles. Now, this first product that I want to introduce to you is quite not new to the Filipino setup anymore, because maybe our aunts or our moms and grandmas are very familiar with this, and this is called pasador. Nung unang panahon, the pasadors are just ordinary piece of cloth or para siyang lampin that they just fold. They fold it into little folds and then they insert it into their underwears. And dun yung, syempre, you get the idea or you get the mechanics of it. It's just like our normal sanitary pads, pero they wash it after use and then they reuse it when they need it again. Now, in the innovation, no, since we are introduced to the disposable sanitary napkins, eto na yung size niya ngayon. So it comes in different prints, very cute, very funky, very fun, depending on your mood, no, on depending how kikay you want to be in your periods. So this is one of the styles. It has a snap. This is the one that touches the skin normally. For other pads, minsan yung mga unprinted sides yung nagtatouch the skin, and then just simply snap the buttons in your underwear and you're good to go. This is the modern pasador. Some likes to call it that way. My regular pad, meron ding overnight pad wherein of course obviously you can use this in your heavy bleeding nights, if we call it. So overnight, kung ayaw nyong bumangon in the middle of the night to change, you can choose to wear the overnight or the heavy flow pad. So this, I tried switching to this one when I started to live a low impact life last year, pero I realized I don't have the luxury of time to wash my pads and to wait for it to dry and all of that cycle. I don't want anyone else to wash my pasadors or my cloth pads for me, because you know the reason. Now, as I kept on searching for more alternatives for my monthly cycles, I came to discover this one. If it can focus, the very famous silicone menstrual cups. So if you're familiar with using tampons, or if you happen to use tampons already, this has the same mechanics with it. The only difference is ang tampons, it comes with a plastic applicator that helps you insert it inside, no? So parang andali lang insert. I tried tampons before, especially on occasions na we go out to swim and all of that. Pero yun nga, there's still a lot of trash being generated with that kind of product. Now this one, you have to insert manually. Some of you, there was this time kasi na I posted that I'm gonna try using this one, and then a lot of you are asking me, paano siya ginagamit? Is it safe to use? Well, this is made of hospital grade silicone, and you can use it for around 10 to 15 years depending on your what you call this, depending on how you take care of it. Well, paano ko siya ginagamit, since this is going to be a personal review on my experience, based on my experience. I have been using the cup for about 7 months already, 6 or 7 months, and to tell you honestly, since I started using the cup, I can attest to myself, I can really, I always say it na I will never look back in using sanitary pads anymore. This really changed my life, especially if you are an outgoing person, if you're very busy, if you don't have time to wash your pads and all of that. If this is also good for those who are physically active, that does sports, like swimming, or if you go to the gym, you can easy peasy, you can use this one. So what I normally do is I sanitize this before and after my cycle. So sanitize means I have to sterilize it. I just boil water. Sometimes if andyan na yan, if I really need to use it already, I just boil water and pour the water in my cup. Of course, the cup has to be in a bowl or in a container, whatever you have, use it. So I just soak it for about 30 minutes or less, and then I wipe it in clean cloth. Paano siya ini-insert? That's the very big question. For me, based on the researches that I did before using the product, I tried na yung mga recommendations, and the way that really worked best for me is to squat. You have to find your most comfortable position in inserting the cup. Why? Because once we are not relaxed, our muscles will contract, which makes the insertion of the cup a bit uncomfortable. You might feel pain in inserting it. So you really have to relax. You breathe in, you breathe out. Don't freak out. So paano siya ini-insert? Some people normally do the C fold, but when I tried this one, it didn't work for me because it hurt. So what I do is I do the punch down method. So what does it mean? It's like this. I punch the other side, and then just imagining this is where you're gonna insert it. It goes all the way in like that, and the only thing that you can touch when it's totally inside na is the tail. Ito yon. And then you can wear the cup for about 8 to 12 hours depending on how heavy your period is on that day. Pero para sa akin, if on my first day, I normally drain it every 8 hours. Every 8 hours. So, pero throughout the night, what I normally do is before I go to sleep around 9 to 10 p.m., I make sure that I drain it first, and then I sleep with it overnight, and I only drain it once I wake up in the morning to take a bath. So around 6 to 7 a.m., I drain it and insert it again. So how do you take it out? Again, you have to relax. You have to be in the comfortable position that you did when you first inserted it, and just try to find or try to touch the tip or the tail of your menstrual cup, and then you pinch it a little bit para ma-free yung air na nasak inside. And then once you feel it a little bit free, pull down mo siya palabas, and then you drain, and then you do the washing. Para sa akin, I'm comfortable with just rinsing it with running water. I don't normally put soap on it in between my cycle kasi I'm afraid it can be an irritant. So I just use flowing water in rinsing it, and then I wipe it in clean cloth again and reinsert. And basically that's it. That's the menstrual cup. Let me know let me know if you have questions or if you want to be guided. If you're around CDO only, you can definitely come here in the store and ask me about this one if you need assistance. There are also groups in Facebook that I think it's Menstrual Cup Philippines. It's a support group wherein women that uses the cup interacts with each other and shares their experiences in using the cup. So there you have it. I hope that you learned something, and I hope that my long overdue promise of having a review on the menstrual cup is now parang na-meet ko na siya finally. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I will definitely post more videos on alternatives that you can use to achieve a more sustainable lifestyle.